Well, I guess Quark didn't eliminate them.
How observant of you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you were only so diligent in doing your own job!
Yes, sir.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit. This time it must be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Insomniac, and this is part 39 of Ratchet Clank on the PS2, not the PS3 this time, because we're using footage from Kino, Konformist. We last used footage from him. Wow, I cannot speak. I'm trying to do this quickly because I don't know why, because I know how long the video is, and I shouldn't speak quickly on this because honestly, I have no idea what sort of game he well, I do. He died last time we used some of his footage, and I was like, I have no idea how he died there. But I don't think he dies on this one, so we're okay. But basically, I'm going to explain what went wrong. And oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff with the metal detector here. Basically, I will explain what went wrong with the previous video, my actual recording session that happened, which was actually a really good recording session. I know they're not often with Ratchet and Clank. Honestly, they're somewhat boring, but this one, it was all right. It wasn't great, I'm gonna say. But basically, I explain it in part 40 as well, although not as well because I knew that this footage would exist and I would record the audio on top of it. But basically, this is what happened. I record the video and the audio separately. The video was 20 minutes long. The audio was 12 minutes long. I think you can see what the problem was there. Yeah, so basically there was a huge problem. And then I hit stop recording for the footage, and in the background I got a blue screen of death and the PC died, and then I had to reinstall Windows. But I'll tell you what, reinstalling Windows only took me about an hour, and I know it was an hour because I watched a TV show on the BBC, and the BBC doesn't air adverts. Well, it does, it has trails for its own programs, but they're only like 2 minutes worth on the hour, so wow, a 58 minute program, that is basically an hour long, let's be honest. But that's what happened. I set Windows 10 to install again, and I watched the program, and I came back, and it was installed, and it had all the updates, which is amazing considering it took about 3 days last time. And you guys didn't even know that it happened, assuming that it doesn't break when I record Bayonetta and Slime Rancher, because I haven't recorded those yet, because those are the games that go games. But I'm assuming it probably won't. Why the hell? Alright, that's why that's open. I just noticed something something was open at the bottom, and I was like, why was that open? These guys were a pain in the ass to avoid. So I'm really excited to see how this guy dealt with them. A lot better than I did, it looks like. But yeah, I came back and I've recorded part 40. I haven't edited it together yet. Oh, I used the little tiny clanks. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that idea. I didn't. I started using the Devastator. That's such a shame. Ah well. There's also a lot of cutscenes in this level, which is annoying because I deliberately saved in a. I noticed it was. I always save after I hit stop in case something goes wrong. So I saved in a different slot, basically, from the previous, from where I would normally save, and it turns out the game auto-saved anyway in my regular slot, so basically I was planning to actually record this again, but couldn't. Anyway, I know there is a cutscene coming up, so enjoy it.
Was it pi over infinity, or...
Hey!
You need help fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlarging machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
Wow, wasn't that a great cutscene? I don't know, I just skipped past it in the recording. But I can tell you right now, there's no point me talking at this point here because there's another cutscene right now. Although, let's be honest, I know that one wasn't that good. This is why it was one of the good videos, though. This was actually fun. I was enjoying controlling Clank. And I'll tell you what, although I did complain a little bit, I will admit that. Even on the PS3, even though the PS3 version was the 10th anniversary, so it came out in 2012, it was still getting a whole bunch of slowdown. There was a whole bunch of slowdown on this part when you're basically fighting a whole bunch of the enemies. When you get into that arena bit. It was really annoying. And I was complaining like a lot. I was like, how the hell is the game? I was like, I know we got like it's HD remastered and everything, but still, how has it got that much slowdown on it? That's amazing. Like, the PS3 should easily be able to outmaneuver what the PS2 was capable of, like tenfold. But then again, the PS3 never really had what was it called? The backwards compatibility with the PS2 too. I mean, I know the original fat models did, and then they removed it because it wasn't cost effective. So they moved to software based, and that was absolutely terrible. And then by the time the Xbox Slim, the PlayStation 3 Slim came out, they removed it completely. But you can still buy them off the Windows. I keep wanting to reference Microsoft products, clearly, because I've just had to install Windows. Yeah, if you bought stuff off the PlayStation Store, you can buy PS2 classics. I know you can get like GTA San Andreas and stuff like that. Although I don't know if San Andreas is the remastered version now. But last time I checked, it wasn't. But who knows? I think that remastered version came out in 2014, right? So 3 years ago. That's actually one of the most viewed videos on the channel. Well, I know why, because it's called 2-player, and people think that it's related to 2-player, the actual game mode of 2-player. And people are like, how do you do it? I don't understand how it works. Yeah, we have a trademark. Well, we, Insane Gamers and YouTube, we both have a trademark on 2-player because we were asked to try out the shows feature because we're a small channel and therefore they wanted to see how it would work. I think this guy's going to die. Maybe not. Oh no, that's actually the thing at the bottom, isn't it? That has to all get destroyed. That's not Clank's health, I don't think. Well, that was weird, because I literally killed everything in the level. In my actual playthrough, I killed everything in the level, and the health was still in green.
Now just step into the machine, and we'll see what happens.
Nice to have you back, I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how to thank you, too. Maybe this'll help.
New! From Gadgetron, the makers of weapons and other fine products, comes the Hollow Guys. With the Hollow Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them. Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines. Attend robot parties. The Hollow Guys. Available only at Gadgetron headquarters for a limited time. Not to be used for illegal purposes. We're only in sanctioned areas. You will not actually become a robot.
If I can get that thing, I'll be able to get past those robot guards.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Uh-huh.
Right, well I hope that was also an enjoyable cutscene, but stay tuned for part 40 if it's actually good quality it should be. I've been Rob, been from the Insane Gamers, and ta-ra!